For the first time in my life, my fitness journey is not about wanting to lose weight or have like the perfect body or my ideal body. I won't say perfect, but like my ideal dream body. This is like the first time I've been on like a health and wellness journey, and my primary focus isn't the way I look. I have been on so many weight loss journeys throughout my life. In college, I did so many fad diets, like literally probably any diet you can think of. I did it. The lemonade diet, the military diet, ballerina tea. I mean, I did all of those fat diets, and obviously I learned very quickly that yeah, those things can help you with losing weight quick, but it does not help you to sustain those results long term. And then after I had my daughters 3 times, I've gone through multiple different weight loss journeys to get my body back into shape and to feeling good and feeling confident. So this is something that I'm not new to, but this is the first time that I have been on this journey where my focus is no longer how I look or losing weight. Like right now, my focus is more so of like fitness goals and what can I accomplish. My One of my goals at the beginning of this year was to be able to do 10 push-ups, and I can officially do 10 plus push-ups. I can actually do 15 push-ups in a row. But I usually like to break it up throughout the day. So like yesterday I did 40 push-ups throughout the whole entire day, but like 10 to 15 at a time in increments. So that's like my focus now. My focus is on wanting to be strong, wanting to be athletic, wanting to be um have good mobility and flexibility. I want to look like someone that works out. Like I want somebody to see me and be like, "Oh yeah, she's in shape. She's fit." I want to be able to do pull-ups. I want to be able to do calisthenics. Like right now, my focus is on not my body to look a certain way, but to be a certain way, to be strong, to be athletic, to be mobile, you know? And I know that through that focus and through being focused on reaching those goals, my body is going to eventually come because I'm doing the actions. But it's just like, it's not my primary focus. It's not the reason why I'm showing up, you know? And that feels good. It feels good to be on this journey and not be focusing on the way I look the entire time. Like I'm not forcing myself to be on the scale. I'm not stressed about how much weight I've lost. I'm just focusing on, okay, can I do a push-up unassisted? I mean, a pull-up unassisted? Can I run a mile? Like that's another thing I want to do. I want to be able to run a mile without stopping because I cannot do that. So I know that through shifting my focus, the results are going to still come and I'm going to still end up having my dream body, but it's just not my driving force. And I think that I'm also going to be able to really make this a lifestyle and maintain this long time because my focus is different. Because I understand that if I fall off on showing up for myself physically, it's going to make it harder for me to accomplish those fitness goals that I set for myself. When I decided that I wanted to do push-ups, I decided that I was going to do like a streak app to keep track of my progress and like to keep me consistent. And I think I'm like almost 200 days of doing push-ups every single day without missing a day. And that is why I'm been able to get so strong with my push-ups, and I'm almost able to do 20 push-ups at a row or at a time. I also know that if I spend too much time away from doing push-ups, I may lose that strength and endurance that I created. So I don't want to lose my streak because I don't want to lose my push-ups. Same thing with pull-ups. I know that I'm going to have to remain in the gym if I want to be able to maintain the strength and build the strength for a pull-up or to build the endurance to run a mile. I cannot fall off for long periods of time because then I won't be able to reach those goals. So it's like the focus and drive that I have to reach those goals are keeping me more consistent and disciplined in reaching those goals than when it was just about my weight and how I looked, if that makes sense. So I'm excited to see where this journey takes me. I'm very excited for this shift. Um, Also, another thing that I just realized, and I was talking to my sister about this earlier, I stopped viewing fitness as something that you can just do whenever you want. I see fitness as a maintenance habit. I see it as something that you have to maintain or there's going to be chaos. For example, every day you brush your teeth, every day you take a shower. When your groceries run out, you go grocery shopping every week or however often. You wash your dishes every day, you sweep your home, you clean your house. And You may not be super consistent with all of those things. I mean, I hope you're brushing your teeth and showering every day, but you may not be consistent with, cleaning your house all the time. But you still are going to tidy up here and there every time, because if you fall off completely, your house is going to be complete chaos. You may, miss a day of brushing your teeth or flossing, and that's fine. You're not going to just gain, plaque or gingivitis overnight, but over time of you not doing that, if you go months without brushing your teeth, eventually you're going to have a huge problem. And that's usually what happens with our weight. We stop for these huge periods of time, and it takes us a while before we finally realize, like, oh shoot, none of my clothes are fitting, or I don't like the way I feel, or I'm out of breath when I walk up these flights of stairs. I feel like it requires constant maintenance, and it doesn't have to be super consistent, but it just requires you giving it that attention at that time. On my skincare routine, I do my skincare every single night, and my skin has improved so much. And when I first started doing my skincare, it was not easy to maintain that habit every day, but now it's something that's just a part of my routine. And even if I miss a day or two, I know that my face isn't gonna just go back, but I know to always come back to it. So I'm learning with my fitness journey, it's not about perfection, it's not about 100% consistency, it's not about 100% discipline, it's about knowing that I can always come back and not waiting too long to come back, not waiting too long in the in between. If I take a couple of days off or I take a week off, I can always come back. And one thing that I've been doing recently is, like, I may not go to the gym and do a full workout, but I can go on my pull up bar and do a couple of pull ups. I can do a couple of dips. I can do a couple of push ups. And even though it's not like a full 500-calorie workout, 300-calorie burn, it's still something to keep me active and to remind myself that I still prioritize my health and I still prioritize my wellness. And that is such an important reminder for me. So I hope that that message is able to, like, help someone else to make it click in your head, because I feel like we take our fitness for granted. We don't see it the same way as we do with, like, our fridge, restocking our fridge, making sure that we have toilet paper. Like, we have to give that same constant attention to our physical health and being, or to any task or goal that you care about and that you want to prioritize. It requires us constantly checking in on it, and it may not be something that you check on every single day, but something that you should regularly check on a couple of times a week, a couple of times a month. Check back in and return. Last week I didn't go to the gym Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, and on Thursday I was like, you know what, get up and go, and I went. And that week I think I only went to the gym once or twice a week. In the past I would have, like, been so disappointed in myself for that, but for me, I was so proud of myself, because I knew that it was not easy to do that, and I didn't say, oh, I'm just gonna wait for next week, I'm just gonna wait for Monday, I'm just gonna wait for the new month. No, I just got up and I did it. And I feel like the more I do that, the easier it's gonna be to return to those habits that I value and that I think are important. So yeah, that's it. This is a really quick video. I just wanted to share my thoughts really quickly. And I'll see you guys in the next video. Bye.